How are we doing, my friends? And welcome to another video. I'm going to apologise straight away if I sound a bit... I've had a cold all week and I just can't seem to shift it. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna soldier on and get a video recorded. I hadn't really planned much for this video. It's just gonna be a little catch up. I haven't been up to much, to be honest. As I said, I've been ill for the last week, but just before I got this cold, I was invited up to a UK premiere for the film The Menu, which is sort of a thriller, horror, comedy styled film, which is anything that's got a bit of comedy I love. It was a really good cast with Ralph Fiennes, Nicholas Hoult and Anya Taylor-Joy. So yeah, some big names in the film, and it was, I have to say, it was amazing. I really enjoyed the film, and I would highly recommend going to see it. The comedy was right up my street, so it was a really good film, and I'd highly recommend you go and watch it. And that's not just because they invited me up to see it early. It is because I genuinely really loved the film. So yeah, go check it out. I will run you through what happened at the event and sort of how it all went. But I was super nervous for this. I don't know why. I just was really nervous. I think it's because it was one of the first things like this I've ever gone to. And I was running late, so I was flustered. But I got there, put in a line to queue up for photos, because I was one of the, I don't quite know, not VIPs, but I was one of the people that was invited there and stuff like that. So I queued up, and there was loads of people about watching, because obviously the stars of the movie were on the red carpet. So I was queuing up, waiting to get my photo taken, and two of the main stars came and just had their photos, were taking pictures, selfies with people in the crowd. And there was so many photographers. You know, you see on TV, it's like flashing lights, and it's all just like cameras everywhere, flashing lights, it blinds you. That was what it was like. But yeah, there was a lot of cameras. So I was there in this queue on my own, panicking about having to stand in front of all these people and take pictures. And thinking, they ain't gonna want my picture. Who the fuck wants my picture? As soon as I got out there, it was all right. It stood in front of all these cameras. It is funny because I didn't know where to look to start with, but each one of the people shout, "Look over here." So you're like, oh, okay. Pose, look over there. Oh, okay. All right, now look down the middle. I'm like, oh, okay. So they kind of shout at you to look at them, and you look at them individually, basically, and they get their shots. So I was actually quite happy. There was a couple of images that went onto Getty Images. So I'm now Getty approved, I guess. And it says, yeah, Isaac Hudson attending the UK premiere of The Menu, which is just fucking bonkers. So yeah, once got in, sort of sat down at our chairs. There was champagne, and there was popcorn, the usual stuff. All of the actors and the director came out and sort of said a few words before the film started. And yeah, it was really nice not to have adverts before, because obviously I'm not going to advertise other films premiere, so that was quite a good little bit. And then yeah, just watch the film, and yeah, that was that. I'll show you sort of the pictures that I got and the videos. I didn't take too many videos or pictures. As I said, I was a little bit overwhelmed with it all, and just my brain wasn't thinking straight and wasn't really in content create mode. Even though that's literally why I was there. Yeah, I hope you guys go and actually see the film, because it was really good. It was really good, so I highly recommend. So that's basically all I've done in the last like 2 weeks. I went up London, did that. It's been quite boring, cold couple of weeks for me with a cold. So yeah. Right, so now I'll just show you a couple of bits that I picked up over the last couple of weeks, items that most of them are brand deals on Instagram. I'm just going to show you my favourite bits, but yeah, anyway, we'll just get straight on with it. So the first 3 items that I'm going to show you guys are from Monair Paris. So I did a little bit of a gifting deal with them on Instagram, where they gave me a gift card and a discount code, and I could go and spend that on their website. So I picked up 3 items from their website. which if you kind of follow me on Instagram and stuff like that, you would have seen them a lot. So first up are these pair of sunglasses. So these are from Marine Seri. I hadn't heard of the brand before seeing these glasses, but I see so many people wearing these types of glasses and making them look so cool. But I am struggling with them at the moment. I don't know if I pull them off. I can't think of what outfit to wear with them. Obviously I'll put them on now, but they don't go with a cardigan. They're not that sort of style. They're more streetwear, street activewear sort of style, if you know what I mean. It's doing quite well at the moment. A lot of people are liking it, but I need to probably get a few more pieces to actually go with them. But this is what they look like on. As I say, they're quite cool. They just don't suit me, I don't think. I think if I styled them better, they would, which I know is obvious, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know how you would style these, because they are cool. They are really, really cool. But I'd probably say it was me trying to push a style that I don't really have, because they are quite a unique style. But anyway, so the second item is a scarf from Jacquemus. So it's obviously getting a little bit colder, and I thought this scarf was just beautiful. You're not going to be able to see the whole thing because obviously it's quite long, but you can get the sort of gist of it. It's got little tassels, it's got Jacquemus written across it, and yeah, it is just a lovely, lovely scarf. It's really soft, really cozy, and it's perfect for this sort of weather where we're getting a bit colder. I love Jacquemus. I obviously have the little black crossbody bag, which I wear everywhere, probably too much, but it is one of my favourite brands. It really, really is, especially for accessories. Very, very cool stuff. And the last piece is probably my favourite out of the three items that I picked up from Monair, and it is this Balenciaga cap. So I really wanted something from Balenciaga just because I don't have anything from there, and it's one of those that they are a cool brand. Like, I know they do some silly products and they do some stupid designs sometimes, but it is a cool brand. So I had to go and pick up this cap. It has these little sort of fins, indents in the cap, and obviously has Balenciaga written across the front. My only worry was, I know this is going to sound really pretentious and dickish, but you wouldn't be able to tell it was Balenciaga if you just wore it, but you can see it. So let me just change hats, ignore the hair, it's awful today, hence why I've got a little beanie on. But yeah, there you go. It's a cap, it's a black cap with Balenciaga written across. That's all it is really. But I just love it. It elevates most outfits. It just looks classy. I do love it so much. It's so cool. So next up, I'm going to show you two pairs of shoes. I have too many shoes and I have too many pairs of black boots, so you'll never guess what two pairs of shoes that I've got. The first pair, a pair of Doc Marten sort of tech combat-y styled boots. So I have loved these shoes for a long time. I saw someone wear them a couple of years ago and kind of didn't really realise what shoe they were. So with these pair of shoes, I was doing a campaign alongside Doc Marten and Shoe, and these were one of the options to pick, and I instantly just saw them and went, yep, I'm having them. A lot of Doc Martens obviously have the little yellow stitching and stuff like that, which make them look like Doc Martens, but these ones are just seriously cool in the all black, and I just loved them as soon as I saw them. So yeah, that's the first pair of black shoes. So the second pair are these pairs of shoes. I can't remember what style these are. Just going to call them boots for now. So they're from a designer / brand called Filio, I believe that's how you pronounce it, or whatever this says. So they are just a little bit different. They obviously have this chunky sole, and they also have screws sort of screwed into the sole of the shoe as well, which just give it that slightly different look from a lot of other shoes similar to that style. But they really just caught my eye, and they were kind enough to gift me a pair of these. which I'm extremely lucky for as well. So yeah, another very cool pair of black boots, but again, far too many black boots and shoes, and I'm just adding to the collection. So, I need to get rid of some or stop saying yes to brand deals. So last up, I'm just going to show you three of my favourite items of clothing that I have picked up. And what a surprise, they are all knitted tops. So the first one is this cardigan. So obviously you can't see too much, but it is a little pocket cardigan from Abercrombie and Fitch. So again, this was a brand deal that I worked with them for, and it was for their Best Dressed collection, which is new for this this autumn. And the two items that I got from them was obviously this cardigan, which is just so cozy and so lovely. The other item that was part of this brand deal was this roll neck in grey. Obviously it's knitted and it's cozy as hell, as most knitted things are. I honestly have to say these two items are lovely. Again, not saying that because it was a brand deal or that I have to say that. They are just very nice, cozy items that for this weather in the autumn / winter they're just perfect. Like, I wear jumpers 90% of the time when it's this cold. I just love it so much. So yeah, Abercrombie and Fitch, go and check them out because these are surprisingly nice. Obviously you have a kind of a pre-thought about what the brand's going to be like and what the clothing's going to be like, but I was pleasantly surprised with these. They are genuinely quality pieces of clothing, which are lovely. So yeah, go check them out. So the last item that I'm going to show you is another knitted jumper, and this one is from Bound Clothing. So it's in this rusty sort of orange colour, which for me is just an autumnal tone. Obviously the leaves are turning that colour, and it's this sort of browny, yellow, orange tones everywhere. So it's just perfect for autumn. I think that's all I'm going to show you guys today. My throat's starting to hurt a little bit because I've talked too much, so I'm going to call that it. So I hope you enjoyed this one and enjoyed me just waffling on about random stuff, but I will catch you guys in the next one. Love you all. Peace. Goodbye. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm stalling. Bye.